DC training part 2. Paul here. We're going to dig into the training splits today on part 2 of DC training explained. Before I get into it, a couple quick things. I worked with Dante, or he trained me. I believe it was from 2003 through 2005. It was about 3 years, somewhere along that time frame. And this information is based off of my experiences from working with him. From what I recall, things may have changed or evolved since then. So don't beat me up if this isn't 100% accurate, but this is what it was at the time. And from what I understand, the underlying principles of his system are still the same. The training techniques may have evolved a bit. The approach to diet and gear, etc., may have evolved a bit, but the underlying principles are still the same from what I gather. Before we dig into this further, if you don't mind, if you like my video, please take the time to like it. Also, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I get a lot of people watching my videos, but not many subscribing. The YouTube algorithm loves it when you subscribe to my channel. They show my videos more frequently and higher in the rankings when you subscribe. So if we want to keep this thing going, hopefully people find my information helpful. But if we want to keep this thing going, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe. It would help me out. Okay, so DC training workout splits. So from what I recall, when I worked with him, the way he started people out at that time was with a two-way split. You split your body into two distinct A and B workouts. Split A was chest, shoulders, triceps, back width, and back thickness. A note on that, back width would be vertical pulling exercise, things like pull-ups, pull downs, etc. These is what he considered width exercises. And back thickness were horizontal pulling exercises, things like barbell rows, dumbbell rows, machine rows, etc. The second day of the workout, split B, was biceps, forearms, quads, hamstrings, and calves. Okay. There was also a three-way body part split. The three-way split we switched to, I don't remember, it was probably a year after I'd been working with him, maybe sooner. But the three-way split allows for a bit more recovery and shortens the workout. It typically is recommended for advanced lifters. If you're doing 400-pound inclines or 500-pound deadlifts for reps on the same day, it might be too much systematic fatigue. You're probably overwhelming your CNS if you're doing that. So this breaks up the heavy lifts into their own day. With that said, I recall him suggesting that you should stick with this two-way split until you find it overwhelming or you're unable to recover from it. So the three-way split, day A was chest, shoulders, and triceps. Okay. Day B was quads, hamstrings, and calves. So basically legs, and back width, back thickness, biceps, and forearms. So essentially it was just a push-pull legs routine. PPL, it's still the split I use to this day. I love a PPL split. That's my favorite split. It's the right amount of recovery it allows you to get more frequency in, but that's what I use even to this day. Exercise rotation. So the way Dante would do his workouts, you would pick your favorite movements for each body part. So usually you would pick 3 favorite movements. So for chest, let's say my 3 favorite movements are incline bench, flat bench, and the hammer strength press. Let's say that those are my 3 favorite movements. I would rotate those 3 movements through three rotations of say if I'm doing the push-pull legs, I would rotate those through the 3 push days. So I would have a push 1, a push 2, and a push 3, and then I would repeat. So that's the way he would have you do it. So you would rotate back to the first exercise after three ways through. So the concept here is that you increase the weights and the reps on these exercises each workout, and then when you begin to stagnate on those exercises, you sub in a different exercise. This allows you to hit the muscle from different angles. You don't get stale on an exercise. Alternating exercises also keeps you from wear paths on joints. A lot of times when guys use the same exercise over and over and over, they end up having wear and tear injuries. With the 2-way split, your rotation would look something like this. So this is an example. So Monday would be workout A1. Wednesday would be workout B1. Friday would be workout A2. The following Monday would be workout B2. The following Wednesday would be workout A3. The following Friday would be B3. So essentially you're hitting every body part 3 times in a 2-week period of time. So the 3-way split, the way you would break up these splits, if you're a person who doesn't recover well, we'd be hitting everything once a week. Honestly, this schedule is for lifters who have poor recovery. In my opinion, it's not the most optimal. This gives you 52 growth phases per year. It's a good, from what I recall, this was recommended for guys that are over 40 or already hit their maximum poundages. Like if you're already at peak, if you're already benching 400 for reps and deadlifting 500 and squatting 500 for 10, 15 reps, maybe you're natural. This is probably what you'd want to do. Really, you're not, in my opinion, only hitting everything once a week is probably maintenance. You might grow a little bit from it, but I don't think once you're past the beginner phase, you're going to get much out of that. If you're just slightly below average, if you need a little more time for recovery, there's a 3-way split with 69 growth phases for a year. This would be week 1. It would be Monday would be workout A, Tuesday would be B, Thursday would be C, Friday would be A2, Monday would be B2, Tuesday would be C2, yada, 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 and so on. This would give you 69 growth phases in a year. Now, from what I recall, the way we did it, I'm not going to go into all these, it's redundant, but the way I did it when I was the above average recovery schedule, this is for the dudes that are on the sauce. If you're on super supplements, you should be able to recover from this. But this was 104 growth phases a year. So basically, it was, you were hitting workout A on Monday, workout B on Tuesday, workout A on Thursday, workout B on Friday. So you're hitting everything twice a week. For me, I'm doing push-pull legs right now. I do push-pull legs. I do 6 days on, 1 day off. I'm not training with DC method anymore, but I feel like I can recover from that with the help of super supplements. If I'm just on TRT, then I'll back it off to maybe one day off in between each workout or something like that. Anyway, that's a good stopping point for today. These are the splits. That's how the splits for the DC training work. They're just basic. I'll do another video where I'll get into more detailed workout routines so you can actually see an example of what a workout routine looks like with each split. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments section. I'm also open to suggestions for other videos. And if you want to get in contact with me, you can hit me up on Instagram. Follow me there. My Instagram is @PaulKBarnett. Have a great day. Thanks, guys.